Have you been wondering, what the hell is an Instagram story? How do I create one? What do I do? I don't know what they are. I don't know how to do it. Where do I even get to it? How is it different? Today's video is for you. Good morning, everyone. Well, it's morning for me. I don't know if it's morning for you, but my name's Cody Martens. I am the Luminary Agent, and today I thought that I would jump on my iPhone and show you guys some things on Instagram. I want to show you a little bit how you can use Instagram stories, actually, is what we're going to go over today. So let's just dive right in. I'm going to switch over to my phone on the screen here so I can actually show you guys what's going on. Okay, so I've got Instagram up on my screen, and there's two ways that you can get to stories. The first way is by touching in the top left here where it says your story, and that will move you over. The other way is to swipe from left to right on the screen. So I'm going to switch back to camera and show you. Literally just put your finger and go from the left to the right and it will pan over. Okay. So once we've got it pulled up, then now we can do whatever we want to. So if you look down here at the bottom where it says type, live, normal, boomerang, etc. Normal is just you can take a photo just by touching the white circle, or if you hold down on that button, it will start recording, and it will record 15 seconds, a 15-second clip, and it will keep recording 15-second clips continuously up to 4 15-second clips, or up to a minute. Okay, so the next thing you can do is you could also create an Instagram story that was just text. So by doing that, you would touch where it says type, and that will move over to type, and then you can just type a message. And if you hit up at the top in the middle where it says modern, it will change the type of font. Additionally, in the bottom left, if you change that colored button, then it will change the color of the background as well. And then you would just hit the white circle in the middle. And then to post to your story, you would hit your story at the bottom left. Additionally, you could also send it only to people who you have marked as close friends. So that's essentially like just sending it to a group of people. Or if you hit send to, then you can actually choose individual people to send this to. Okay? So the next one is live. This is where you would go if you were going to do an Instagram live. This is actually where you would go to start that. Additionally, if you go to Boomerang, that will let you do a boomerang. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen a boomerang. I'll do one really quickly. But essentially, it takes a bunch of videos or a bunch of photos in sequence, and then it creates a little back and forth GIF-like item out of it. Okay? Next is super zoom. So a super zoom is you can grab any one of these different types, and basically what it does is it just adds a fun effect to your recording. So I'll hold down and it will do, that's a bounce one. There's all these different kinds, surprise. And they actually make noise as well. I don't have my audio going on my phone right now, but they do make noise as well. The next thing you can do is focus. So it will literally, it's just focusing on one part and the rest of it's blurry. You can do rewind, which will play a video in reverse. And then you can do hands-free, which will let you record, but you don't have to hold down on the button. You can just tap it once, and then it will start recording for the 15 seconds. Okay, so those are the basics of Instagram stories. I'm going to go back to the normal screen now. So let's say I wanted to take a picture and I wanted to do something fun with it. So I'm going to take a photo really quickly. And now I'm going to show you a lot of the things that you can do with your story. So if you hit the little smiley face sticker, then these are where you access all of these things that you've seen on people's Instagram stories. So you can add a location. You can mention another Instagram user. You can add a hashtag. You can search for a GIF. You can add the time. You can add a poll. You can add questions. You can add the slide, do you love it or not? You can do quiz. There's tons of stuff in here. You can also search for anything that you want to. So I'm going to search for house. First, it will display all the regular emojis, and then it will give you, just an endless, amount of stuff that you can use to put in your Instagram story. Okay, so let's go in and let's say I'm going to take a poll. Oops. Is this feature awesome? And then you can leave it at just yes, no, or if you tap on the yes, you can actually create your own answers. Just like that. Now, what this is going to do is when I'm watching my Instagram story as another person, if somebody else is watching your Instagram story, they'll be able to vote on these, click one or the other. And when they do that, it will actually show you who's viewed it as well as who voted and what they voted for. So that's kind of, just a fun feature. Like, do you love this kitchen? Yes, no. Would you ever do something, right? Never have I ever. So let's get out of there. So that's basically, that's like the basics of Instagram stories. I'll show you a couple other features really quickly. So let's just take another random photo. It's a beautiful day today. So in addition to hitting the sticker, you can also save the photo that you took. Just hit that down arrow. You can also draw on these. So if I hit the paintbrush, then I can choose colors at the bottom, and then I can draw. Just gives me a couple of different types of items I can draw with. This one's fun because it's bright. I can erase, etc. So you can really, Instagram stories are meant to be fun. They're meant to just share, normal everyday things going on. Oh, and I forgot to mention the simplest thing about doing an Instagram story is if you just touch on the photo after you've taken it, then you can type. Okay. And the same as with when you were just doing the type feature, if you hit modern, you can change the text. Additionally, with a lot of these options, there's this little A that pops up in the top left. If you hit that, it will switch from being the color of the text to be white to being the background being white. And that way it's easier. A lot of times it's easier to read when it's that way. Make it bigger, make it smaller, etc. Okay? And then you can drag this wherever you want to. You can also use your fingers to pinch and zoom. So I can, if I just put two fingers on my screen, I can pitch out. I can rotate my fingers around and it will rotate the text as well. Okay. And then let's say I didn't want this. I just hold down and I just bring it to the little garbage can and it goes away. So that's really the basics of Instagram stories. I mean, there's not a lot of other stuff to it. The goal is just to play around, have fun with it, and just kind of share little bits of your day. Remember, Instagram stories go away in 24 hours. So for those of you that are a little shy about being on social media, it's a great way for you to practice being on social media without worried about something staying around forever if you mess up or if it's dumb or whatever. So I hope that helped. If you have any specific questions about Instagram stories, reach out to me on Instagram, Luminary Agent. And please follow us on Instagram because we share a lot of helpful tips like this. And you can also follow us on YouTube, which is where these tutorials also get posted. So YouTube or Instagram are two great places to connect with us, Luminary Agent. And hope everyone has a fantastic day. And I will talk to you soon. Hey!